Okay, hello, welcome to the Pine Barrens. We are starting off at Sarnoff on this morning here. Yeah, it's early in the morning. It's like 8:45 in the morning. So we're going to Dwarf Pines. It's actually a little too early. It's like either I get here too early or I get here too late because I like getting the train over here, you know. So, yep, we're going for this hike here to Westhampton. We'll take it nice and slow because it is very early. Take a look at all these great shapes here, man. Yeah, I mean, it's early. Like a winter light almost here. It got down to 13 degrees this morning at Westhampton. This is the red trail, by the way. We're not going to take this, but look at these shapes here. Okay, there's actually a sign here about what they're doing to combat these beetles. So here we go, talking about thinning the forest. Let's read that. So before, you could see all the overgrowth. You can see all that overgrowth there, and you can see that picture there. See all that oak? This is after. You can see they just leave the pines there. In 6 months, you can see the undergrowth. So that's what they're doing here in prescribed burns. So maybe the DC is finally getting it, even though I pick on them a lot. You know, they're finally getting it, and you can see this is the result here. This looks a lot like you know where. Yeah, cheers. See, that's right. So that's the point. That's the way that's what we want. It's quite beautiful. This area is very beautiful. Beautiful here. We're a little early, so I figured let's kill a little time in this area, show it to you for a little bit, or proceed on. Beautiful blue sky this morning, and look at these shapes here. It's really very beautiful here. Look at this. Man. We're looking better if we had some snow on the ground, but that ain't happening this winter, if you can even call it a winter. Yeah, well, yeah. It's starting to feel more and more like New Jersey around here, I'll tell you. Which is a good thing, I guess. Now, if only the prices could be like New Jersey, haha. I know New Jersey ain't that much cheaper than Long Island, but it is a little bit, you know. Well, the banks, we get some more banks to collapse and the stock market crashes and burns, and prices might actually come down and be like New Jersey once again. I know a lot of people hate when I say that. They get so triggered. I'm sorry, but the rich people need to be less rich. All right? That's what it takes. They stop pricing us out, and that's what it takes. The green that it should always be about is this kind of green right here that you're looking at. That's what it should always be about. Not about money. Oh, it's beautiful here. All right, well, looks like they've been doing some controlled burns over here, which is good. You see the charred tree trunks here? Very good. This is exactly what we want to see, and they're going to be doing a whole lot more this spring, too. I don't think that's the trail. That's not the trail I need. No. I actually might want to go over there, though. Oh, yeah, they definitely did a controlled burn over here. This is great. Yeah, this is going to start turning into Jersey over here. I can see it. Well, gotta give credit to the New York DEC. They really actually did a good job restoring this habitat, and that's what it's all about. It's called the Pine Barrens, not the Oak Barrens. So we've got to bring back the role of fire again, and oh man, it's absolutely beautiful here. Let's go into this spot for a minute and then I'll continue. It's a little... I know what that little spindle thing is. What is that? See that little wood thing there? What is that? Yeah, look at that. You see that? I don't know what that is for. I have no idea what that's for, unless that's from the old RCA days. Oh, it makes a nice seat. Let's check this area out here for a little bit. Ah, it's nice over here. For a moment, I just thought I was in Jake's Branch for a moment, but ah, look at these shapes here. All right, so we are going to continue south and now head toward the Dwarf Pines. It will be at least an hour probably an hour and a half before we get there. It's quite a distance away. We're just south of Riverhead. But we've got all day. Here's the trail we're going to be taking. Not going that way, going this way. Trail we're going to be on for a while as we slowly make our way to the Dwarf Pines. Again, no reason to go fast. I feel the temperature dropping as we head south. Still cold out here. And you got to remember, it got down to 13. It might actually have gotten out even colder than that, so we'll have to see. But it is beautiful. Been a long time since we've actually gone for a long hike. Well, we did the Connect Quad, but I like this better. Connect Quad's nice, but I like going out in the heart of the Pine Barrens here. Alright, so heading that direction, that's south. Here in the midst of the pines here. It's too bad. I would have loved to actually got some snow to go for a hike in the snow, but well, like I said, hopefully next year we'll have a winter. Because like I said, I can't call it we had winter. And today is the first day of spring, so winter is now over and ever since, unfortunately. But hey, still got a beautiful day. All right, we've reached a spot where, is this the turn off for the, no, it's not yet. I was like, this is a little too soon. Oh, it is already. Oh, we're not turning here. No, it's not. I'm like, yeah, it almost looked like the turn off for the trail takes you toward Wildwood Lake, which we're not going that way, but kind of a very piney here, as you see. And again, this is from when it was a RCA site, because just like Rocky Point, this was an RCA site, and there used to be radio towers, and those are the pylons for the guy wires. You can see there's absolutely no trace. You would have no idea that was here unless you knew what to look for. This place sure puts you on in a trance, I'll tell you. Looking better with some snow. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to overgrown areas. You see all this oak brush here. Yeah. That is the red trail over there. So, you could have actually taken that. It would have been a long way around. We'll stick with this, though. Starting to get a little hilly. I think we're going to... That red trail is where it's going to branch off. Let's look at this. It's beautiful. Sure looks so good if there was some snow. Well, can't believe we hardly get any snow this winter. That's what makes this brush fire season a concern, because things are very dry. The snow helps kind of reduce that risk, so I think we're coming up to that fork, or if you go to the right, that will take you to Wildwood Lake. And we're going to continue straight to go to Westhampton. But yeah, if you go to the right, that will take you to Wildwood Lake. It's absolutely beautiful here. So yeah, if you go on that, that takes you to Wildwood Lake. But we're going to go this way. But the red trail actually continues this way. This way. Believe it or not, it doesn't go that way. Well, I found this other area right here, so kind of checked it out a little bit. Kind of just that intersection. I kind of just, when I saw this like little area I've never seen before. I've gone through fast through here. I never kind of missed it, but you can see this is what do you call a dry kettle. No water in it. Sometimes, and if it's really wet, there would be water in there, but there isn't. Oh, look at this. And if we were to go that way, that would take us to Wildwood Lake. Okay, you see there's like a T here, right? That trail. It's almost like a T. It's almost like a Y, I should say. It's like almost like a Y, this trail here. Alright, well, anyway, let's get back south toward the Westhampton Dwarf Pines. Again, these are the big pines, but where we're going, the pines are going to be much shorter, but just as old, if not older. And from here on out, you're going to notice the pines will actually get bigger before they get smaller. You can see there's some pretty big ones over here. The Redfoot Trail over here. I think that's actually, eventually it makes a left. Eventually we're going to come up with the Montauk path. Eventually we will get to the Montauk path, which is the White Trail, which is a very, very long distance path. Goes through the entire Pine Barrens. Red Trail makes a right over here. Well, again, we're going straight. And it's the Red Trail, so if we take the Red Trail, it'll take us that way, but again, we continue straight this way. Yes, alright, continuing our walk here. Yeah, I listen to music for some of the hike. You might hear it, you might have heard it in the background, but it's off now. Some of the hike, so just to get me warmed up a little bit, it's off. I'm just going to listen to the quiet. Probably zip up my jacket. It's still cold out here. That's a beauty. I mean, eventually, as we get toward the Westhampton area, you'll hear the sound of the highway. I'll probably put the music back on again. But, I mean, sometimes you like to walk with music, sometimes you don't, But, hey, it's going to start getting hillier now. You're starting to see that already. South, not a lot of wind. There's some guy on the radio, he's like, it's going to be windy today. It's not going to be windy today. I don't know where they get their weather forecast from. Yesterday was windy. Today, no, not going to be windy at all. It'll be a breeze, but, it'll be calm, but it seems pretty calm in here, though. Yellow foot trail. It's amazing how the trees just block out all the sound, and it's like just quiet. Not even a bird chirping. It's kind of odd. One thing you notice as you get into this hilly section, you'll see a lot of these pebbles here. That's because, again, this is all from the last ice age. So this is all from all these beautiful pebbles here you see. It's all from the last ice age. When the glaciers came here and carved this out, they carved out these hills. This is the what you call the Ronkonkoma Moraine over here that we're climbing over. Look at all these pines. Alrighty. Let's continue on. So that trail kind of ventures off to the right there. We'll continue going straight. I don't know, I think that was a go-around or something. Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, we're going uphill. Now, if we were walking from south to north, we'd be going downhill. Alright, continuing southbound here on the yellow. See that camera pick that up, that would be nice. Yeah, that's probably why. You can see that a little better. Yellow trail marker there. Oh man. Yeah, this would look beautiful with some snow. One of these days we're going to take this hike in the snow. We'll do a summer, well, next winter. It's beautiful here. I don't know how many times I've said that already. Too many times, probably. Probably sick of me hearing me say that, but this is one of my favorite hikes to do. Well, I really enjoy them all, really. This is definitely one of my favorites. Look at that. I'm going into this kettle here for a little bit. A little kettle I want to check out. I'm just going to go in here. There's a beautiful vista in here that we want to check out here. Again, this is a dry kettle. If it's really wet, there'd be water in here, but just look at this view. This is definitely one of my favorites. One of my favorite spots here. Just really nice. That is the way we're going. And so we're going up the hill here. You can see it kind of winds up here. I think I just saw a C-130 fly over us. I couldn't see it through the trees. I could only hear it. We're right by, Westhampton, so. Yeah, this is, I think this is the one last uphill we got to do here. Again, we're going up over the Ronkonkoma Moraine here. It's easier to do this hike walking from south to north versus from north to south, but yeah, look at those shapes, man. So you see we're continuing to go uphill over here. It's the crossing of the Montauk path. So this is the white trail here. One of these days, every time I pass it, I'm like, one of these days I'll hike this white trail. But I'm usually on this one. So, see again, is the yellow trail right there. News 12 is an ad. Long Island is. I'm going to pick on it, huh? Beaches, bagels, LIE traffic, the Hamptons. And they left about the most important thing that's in the heart of Long Island, and that is the Pine Barrens. But I wouldn't expect I'm not surprised that they would do that, of course. You know, most people just aren't aware that we have all this wilderness here, which is why I keep making these videos, to make people aware of it, in hopes that people will appreciate this more. Of course, that white trail shouldn't be too much further, maybe only 5 or 10 minutes. We should reach the power lines. And then once we reach the power lines, it won't be too much further before we get to the Dwarf Pines. And I love this hike because you can get to see the forest change from, you know, full-grown pitch pines to dwarf pines. And it's sort of abrupt. I almost feel the trail going a little downhill over here. We crested, I think, the top of the moraine. And like I said, we should be getting to those power lines pretty shortly now. Alright, so continuing southbound, and again, we should be getting to those power lines shortly. See, the forest is starting to become like a little more open here, a little less closed in. As we get toward the dwarf pines, you start to see it change a little bit. But once you get south of the power lines, and that, especially that road that we're going to cross over, you'll see it's going to change pretty markedly once we cross that road. See the power lines coming up, almost there. All right, we are just about at the power lines here. All right, here we are, and I see a pile of trash that someone left. Of course, these are the power lines right here. There's a pile of trash that someone left, unfortunately. And this, an area we'll check out. You can see the trails are getting really like sugar sand. Very sugar sand. As we head south, this is what the trails are going to be more like. Less pebbles and more sugar sand. Just want to take a look at this area and then we'll continue south. Some nice shapes here. This is a really nice area here. Check this out. This is really nice over here. Yeah, some nice shapes here. Very nice vista here. You still have to hear the sound of the road when you get to this spot, unfortunately. Alright, let's continue on. Let's go this way. Make a little shortcut. Pick up the trail here. And these are the power lines. Those are the pines. It's absolutely beautiful here. Look at these shapes here, man. It's just incredible. Alright, let's continue on. One more look at this. Unfortunately, this seems to be a bit of a trash dumping spot for people. Alright, well, I'm going to continue on. This is the road right here that we have to cross. I like to call this the Pine Highway. It serves the golf club. You can see, here's the trail we're going to have to go on. It's a little overgrown, but yeah. Look at this view. Man, that's beautiful. It's the road, and now we're going to be on this trail, which is really quite overgrown. But it is still walkable. You'll still see we got the full-size pines, but that's going to change as we head south. You'll notice the pines will get shorter. Alright, well, yeah, this is kind of like my least favorite part of the hike because it's just so overgrown. It's so overgrown here. But you notice the trees are starting to change a little bit. They're starting to get shorter. It's very overgrown here. This trail is eventually going to become unwalkable. This is an area that needs a fire badly. There's a lot of brush here. This area needs a fire really badly. And if you can hear Sunrise Highway in the distance. It takes a while to get there though because it's slow going. This trail is eventually going to become unwalkable. Said it was walkable. It's barely walkable. Now you're starting to see again the types of trees change. You notice the pines are getting shorter and looking a little different. So you know we're getting close to the dwarf pines. Wanted to get here all damn winter, but we hardly had any good weather to come, you know. Now it's spring, so I prefer getting here more in the winter because of this, you know. Alright, so you can see now how things have looked different now. So now we are in the dwarf pines. See, the pines have gotten a lot shorter. Yeah, it's already getting warm out here. Maybe a cold day for this hike. It's really too warm for us. Well, if I can get here now, then, you know, we'd have to wait until next winter. So, yeah, that's where we come from. Yeah, it's just getting more and more impassable, as you see here. Oh, these are really impassable. Got the pines growing here already. Yeah. Really closing in. Yeah, this is a trail we're not going to be able to use, I think, in the future because this trail's really getting to be pretty overgrown. Dwarf pines again. See, they're much shorter than the other pines. They spread out more horizontally. See, you already have candles on these trees too. So, I mean, it's like spring already. It's almost too late to do this hike, really. You know, in the year. This is something I like doing more in the winter. It's too late. It's getting to be too late to do this hike. It's really closed in here. Yeah, you see they get candles already. Yeah, this is why it's a bad idea to let balloons go. You see here, this balloon here. Just got, people let it go, it gets, you know, it pollutes the environment, you know. Where did that balloon come from? Jeez, it's got race cars on it. You don't know where these balloons come from. They could travel for miles. Alright, continuing on. The sound of the road is getting louder. Oh, I'll be happy to get off this trail. This trail is really, it's really unwalkable. There was a time when it was walkable, but this is barely walkable. Yeah, it's already kind of warm for this hike. I'm getting close to the road now. So we're going to have a sea breeze this afternoon. Field starting in a little bit, so it should cool things off a little bit here. Because again, you know, we had that cold air yesterday, and that's it. That's a quick shot of it. There's no blocking. There's no blocking. A year without a winter. That's what 2023 has turned out to be. trail here is really just about disappeared at this point. You can see this trail is like, God, I can't even find it. Oh, look at these shapes, though. The thing you can't see is that we're in the dwarf pines. You can see there's lots of reindeer lichen. I'm definitely in the dwarf pines now, so we went from full size to dwarf pines. And they just keep getting shorter as I keep heading further south. This is a very dim trail. Take a look at this. That's beautiful. See, let's just gotta watch it here. This one's got baby cones on it. Yeah, these are definitely dwarf pines now. You can see they just get shorter and shorter and shorter. And they kind of spread out horizontally across the trail here. So you really gotta watch your step. Alright, I think the highway is coming up soon, so let's get to the highway, decide which way we'll go. So the problem is it's too warm. Do a hike like this, it's gotta be cold. Just haven't had any cold weather this winter. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful scene there. Gotta watch all the pine cones. They have a lot of cones, these dwarf pines. A lot of cones. The highway now. Yeah, look at these shapes here. You can see you already got candles on these trees. Yeah, the trees are way ahead. It's not supposed to have candles in March, but it looks more like April than mid-March here. Said I wanted to come here in the winter, but we'll have to, like I said, come here again next winter. Hopefully next winter we'll actually have a winter, unlike this year. There's not a lot of shade here either, so we're out in that sun. It's getting warm. Yes, these are the dwarf pines here. Yeah, it's beautiful over here. Very piney. I just wishing I got here sooner before it started getting a little warm. But it was warm all winter, you know. Oh, yeah. This is beautiful here. Check it out. Alright, I'm gonna be making a right over here. And we're gonna be heading this way. And I'm gonna pick up Old Westhampton Road. I think we'll be doing that today. Because I'm just worried it's just gonna be too warm for me to keep doing the full. I was gonna go all the way that way and then check out the other area, the dwarf pines, but it has to be done when the weather's colder, and unfortunately the weather is getting too warm right now. We need colder weather for this. See, we already have candles in the trees. You know, it's too warm once that happens. Yeah, I'm going to go on this trail here, and we're going to take this to Old Westhampton Road. And then I'm going to cross over. I know it's going to be tough crossing over Sunrise Highway. You can do it. You just have to be quick. That's all. Yeah. See, you can tell because the pines are looking differently. It looks more like spring now. So, let's go this way. I showed you the dwarf pines. Hopefully this trail doesn't close in on us. We will find out soon enough if it does. It's too late. These pines are candled real early. They have a different look. Once they get candles, they lose a little bit of that green that they get during the winter. They get kind of a rusty look to them. There's nothing wrong with the trees. It's just that's what they look like in the spring. And, you know, again, because it's such a warm winter, this is what happens. Have to wait for next winter. Yeah, let's continue on this. The road is right there, so this trail goes along it. I could take this to Old Westhampton Road and then take that down to the Speonk train station. I was going to go to the Westhampton train station, but change of plans because of the way, again, it's just, it looks too much like spring over here. And that means there's going to be a lot of, as it gets warm, there's going to be a lot of ticks and everything. It's too late. It does suck. See candles already. See the candles? Got candles already, man. It's no good. This trail may close in on us. I don't know. I'll have to see. This trail may just disappear. I think there's another trail over there that I could get over to, maybe. Let's see. It's just bushwhack. Sick. This trail kind of just ends here. Yeah, let's get over to this. I think there's another trail over there I can take. Let's try that one. So I don't think we're going to be able to get through here. It's kind of fully overgrown, unfortunately. All right, let's get over this way. These are some full-size pines over here. I kind of wanted to stay on this trail, so we can. I don't know. This is called the middle line or something like that. Oh, let me get over this. Interesting. Look, there's a rock over here. Very interesting. Yeah, we can continue. It's very dim, though. Very overgrown over here. It's really very hard to get through. See, you kind of just find yourself getting turned around. Oh, I got a pine tree up my butt. Oh, right up my butt. I love pines, but not that. Not going to make that kind of joke. Let's try. If we have a trail over here, I think we're going to be able to take. I hope. So I want to head west. Hopefully there'll be a trail we can take going west. The trails are very dim here. That's the issue. I don't come when it's cold. Let's see if we can... Yeah, there's a trail here. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a dim trail, but we can take it. Okay, good. So that's the highway over there. We're going to have to cross that to head south. We're going to do it from a little differently today. It's fine. Maybe I can catch an earlier train. That would be nice. Because the problem is I get the train from Westhampton. I got to transfer because the people at the railroad decided to make things inconvenient for people who travel intra-island. So if I get it at Speonk, this train out, I don't have to transfer. Alright. So there's the highway there. We'll have to get across that. We can do it. It's only 2 lanes. Yeah, I wanted to take you to the other area. Like I said, that's going to have to wait. There's also the south east corner. I could possibly do that in the summer because it's pretty wide over there. All right. Look. Look at what someone did here. Really? No need for that. You can see it just looks like spring here. When you get to spring, the woods have a different look to them. They get kind of, said, get the candles, like a little dried out almost, you know. Even though we've had rain. The trees have to undergo their metamorphosis. I wonder if I could get out over here and cross over here. Let's see where we're at. This is an opening right here. Perhaps I should just walk along the road over here and then we'll cross over there. There's a beauty over here though. Check this out. It's a beauty. Continue on this trail for now. I mean, the sound of the road isn't so nice, but see what we got over here. So I'm going to take Old Westhampton Road. That's the road I want to get to. Oh, here's a nice vista. Alright, continuing west. Yeah, this hike's turning out a little different than I wanted to, but I was worried that would happen because, like I said, the thing with Dwarf Pines is you got to come here in the winter. If you come here in March, it already gets a little brutal here because there's no shade. It's like very much like a desert. So, yeah, it's 13 here at night, but during the day it can go up to 48. It's, you know, a big range in temperatures there. And here, that's the highway right there. It's going to be fun trying to get across that, but you know, these trails do connect. Just unfortunately, it's a highway. I know there was talk, building a bridge further down. They should have a bridge for Old Westhampton Road. That's what they should have. Signs are very, very old. Sign for the New York State DC. It's a very old sign right there. They don't even have the Long Island field office on it. There was a Long Island. I do have a permit. You have to get a free permit for DEC because they want to be a pain about it. You can see everything's looking kind of dried out. That's what happens in the spring, like I said. This is a nice little savanna area over here. This is pretty. A little bit of haze in the air. Yeah, I see some smoke down there. What if we have a wildfire? Look at that. Maybe that might be from New Jersey. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like smoke over there. I don't smell anything, but yeah, maybe doing a controlled burn, or we have a wildfire in progress. That's entirely possible. Or they're doing a controlled burn. They said they were going to release the list of the areas that they're doing the controlled burns in. I hope this trail doesn't end. I don't think it does. If you look way in the distance, it might be New Jersey they're doing one. It might not even be here. It's the season to do them, though. The trail actually comes off the road, I think. I don't think the trail continues along the road. I think we got to kind of go this way a little bit here. Let's see where we are on the map again. Figure out where we are. God, I haven't hiked here in ages. This is the extreme northwest portion of the Dwarf Pines. I think we're going to have to take this trail. It takes us away from the road for a little bit. All right. Is that a new trail they put in? It's like a new trail. Yeah, they need to make some new trails over here because the trails are like kind of like overgrown, you know? So, yep, we're still in the Dwarf Pines. Again, the extreme northwest corner now of the Dwarf Pines. I'm going to walk all the way this way because the path along the road is gone. So you have to go this way, which is okay. How's that for a shape? Yeah, this is very desert-like over here, as you see. Very desert-like. But beautiful. So these are what you call dwarf pine plains. That's the technical term for this area. Because it's kind of flat, except for the washboarding of the road. Yeah, these are what you call dwarf pine plains. And eventually I'm going to be coming up to Old Westhampton Road, hopefully soon, and we're making a left, which will take us back south again. Probably 5 minutes or so. Yeah, it's a long hike. Glad I got started early. The trees start getting taller. I know we're getting closer to Old Westhampton Road. I'm starting to see them get taller now, so a little bit. Anyway, see, the thing about dwarf pines is they're the first to get candles before the full size ones, and change and look a little more like it's springtime. And in the fall, they're the first to have the needles orange out. So they're always a little bit ahead. See, these look more like full-size pines here. They look different already. You can see they got a different look to them. Interesting, once you get to the regular-sized pitch pines, the colors change completely of the pines. The dwarf pines, like I said, they lose their color in the spring a little bit. The full-size pines don't do it quite as much. The dwarf pines do. They just have, like I said, they're a subspecies. They're not the same species they're pitch pines, but they're different species of pitch pine. So they're always a little different, with the colors that they produce. And so they have a little more of a yellowish look in the spring versus the regular pines, which are green. So yeah, it's interesting to see. But that's why I wanted to get here earlier. So we were kind of too late to see the dwarf pines in all their winter glory. But like I said, next year we will do that. But now we are back into a normal, full-size pitch pine forest. And now I've got to find the trail I need. Is this it? No, this is not it. Not yet. This might be it. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so we're back in with the full-size pines now. And again, when I come to Old Westhampton Road, which hopefully will be coming up within about 5 minutes or so, we'll be making a left. I haven't been on this trail in ages, so kind of going by very old memories here. See, this one's a little overgrown too. This might be it. Let's see if it is. Or no. It's just a tease. Nope, not yet. It's just a tease. Not there yet. See, they've been cutting these new trails through here. I notice. They're probably fire break trails, because they're probably going to do some controlled burns in here. Yeah, this area could use it. Technically, we're actually back in the Sarnoff Preserve again. Yep. So we've crossed kind of back into the Sarnoff Preserve. It's a long hike. Alright, continuing, still going here. Yeah, I forgot how long of a distance this was. But you gotta head west quite a bit. Finally, I think we see Old Westhampton Road. We haven't taken a trail in a long time. It can take a while, but that looks like Old Westhampton Road up ahead. That is where we're going to make a left. I really hope it's Old Westhampton Road. I see a little flag on the tree there, which should indicate that it's Old Westhampton Road. And then we will make a left and head south. Yep, that's Old Westhampton Road, I think. Yep, that's it. That's Old Westhampton Road. So here it is. Oh, let's just take a look at this beauty first. Take a look at these shapes here. Back south again now. Old Westhampton Road. It's a very nice road over here. This is a nice path. I haven't walked on this path in a long time. So it's been a while, to say the least. It has been a while. So taking this south, we're going to be transitioning into the burn area. So we're going to be going to the areas that were the area that was burned in the 1995 wildfires. And again, this is where we came from. These trees have grown quite a bit. Vistas here, but I think the trees have all grown much taller, so we're not going to be able to actually see any of the vistas. Yeah, they're all much taller now. You can see, look at these shapes. So again, these are just regular pitch pines here. They're not dwarf pines. Continuing to make our way south. Shouldn't be too much further before we reach the highway. I know this was out of the way. If it was a trail on the highway, I would have, but I wanted to go that way because I wanted to show you that contrast again between the regular pitch pines and the dwarf pines. And again, these are just regular pitch pines over here. It's already become quite overgrown already since the fire. And this is just a prime area that could have another fire again. This is why they really need to do controlled burns to keep this from getting. You can see how overgrown it is. You're by the highway, you know, all it takes is one spark from a vehicle. This could, you know, be a big fire again. I should not have let it get this overgrown over here. Alright, finally, we are at the road again. You know, hopefully there's a way out. There's usually an exit. Yep, I see it. And now we're going to have to walk on the south side. So when we look at the north side here, we're cross over to the south side. Yes, we're going to have to cross that road, and I'm not going to film it. But take a look at these shapes right here before I do. Lay the fence is down over here so we can get across. That wasn't fun walking across that. That's why I usually don't do this hike. I used to do it a lot, the Old Westhampton Road, but it's just I don't like crossing that highway, so I don't do it. Actually, I think there was another opening over here. Yeah, it was another opening. I didn't have to do that. Okay, so we're going to continue south now. You can see the sky's got a little bit of a haze to it. And like I said, you get that in a warm air mass. Okay, so here we go. Old Westhampton Road. All the way to the end. We're going to take it all the way to Montauk Highway. Well, actually, it's not Montauk County. We're going to come out along the road and we'll wrap up the video there. All right. Got about 45 minutes to an hour more of hiking, and then we should be out of these woods. Getting hot now. It's too warm. I have a drink with me, but I'm already going through it. That's the problem once it's warmer. You know, you can see it's just endless pines here. Endless. I'm getting tired now. Been hiking I'm hiking for like 4 hours straight now. Yeah, just about. As usual, I didn't sleep very much. I always have trouble sleeping at night. I end up sleeping late, but I can't do that when I want to get here early. Yes, this is one of the trails that kind of crisscrosses things a little bit. That'll take you back toward Westhampton. That'll take you toward Speonk. We're just continuing south here. There's nothing but pines here. Alright, continuing on here. It's getting cooler as I head south toward the ocean. It's cooler off. It's too warm. The sun is strong too. This is an environment that's hard because, again, there's not a lot of shade here. So you really want to come here in the winter, all right? Like January or February. Of course, January you really can't. But you know what? Next year I'm going to the woods anyway. I don't. You know, I'm just going to wear a little orange and that's it. I'm not going to be kept out of here. All right. One thing that's remarkable is how straight this road is. This area here is just as endless. I'll tell you, it's just endless. Just keeps going and going. That's where we came from. This is a stretch. Well, I see a little bit of a winding in the road there. Just checked the map, so we still got a little ways to go here. At least another 15 to 20 minutes before we're out of here. At least. At least. Ah, look at these shapes here. Just taking a look at this beautiful spot over here. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Oh, this is another beautiful area over here. Oh, some beautiful shapes here. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. This is what I'm talking about here. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Man, look at this. All right, well, change of plans again because I don't think I'm going to really get to Speonk in time, and this is just too beautiful over here. So we'll wind up going back toward Westhampton, I guess. We're going to go back toward Westhampton. And, yeah, because it's still a beautiful day. Look at these beautiful pines over here. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful over here. I don't even think they're supposed to drive down here. Pretty sure that's not allowed. They stirred up a bunch of dust too, so kind of waiting for it to settle here before I continue. Yeah, look at these. Look at this. Just look at this. Oh man. All right. So we're at the end of the path here. We're not at the end of the path, but we're at the crossroads, and I want to go this way. All right. So we're gonna go on. There's some bigger pines over there. We're gonna say hello to them. But take a look at these little ones here. Man, take a look at this. Oh, yeah. It's interesting how much greener these are compared to the dwarf pines. All right. Apparently where those big trees are, though, there are a bunch of no trespassing signs. It's like a preserve or something. I guess that backs up to private property over there. So I think past this point, and going that way, I think it's private. But I want to say hello to those big beauties, so we're going over there. Oh, man. Now there's a nice sea breeze going, so it was feeling warm, but now getting a nice sea breeze and it's cooling off. It says, I don't know what's over there. It says posted, keep out. Where the case says, I want to kind of say hello to those beauties over there. So apparently this is not part of the preserve, or it's an old sign. I don't know. I really want to check that out, so we're going to go in there anyway. Hopefully we don't get yelled at. What's this? I don't know. I don't want to go too far in there. It seems like they've got a lot of signs. It's too bad because I like those big beauties. We'll go up to a certain point and that's it. We'll go up to the line and that's it. I mean, who's going to go in here? You know, I'm going in here. Ridiculous. It's supposed to be a land preserve. Look at these shapes here. This is beautiful over here, man. This is like New Jersey over here. It really is. But yeah, it seems like this is an area people like to use for shooting practice. Whatever, somebody, who the case is, my map says this is parkland, but the sign says otherwise. So, who do you believe? That is the question. They've got like 4 or 5 no trespassing signs, so we're gonna stay away from that. They look pretty new. I don't understand. This is supposed to be a park over here, so I don't know why the signs, they have these signs here, but all right. So we're gonna go that way. Yeah, I don't know, but we're going this way because we gotta go this way anyway. Just look at these shapes here, man. Yes. All right, we're gonna go east for a little bit. There's a park that we'll come out at. Look at these shapes here, man. This is just beautiful. Take a look at this. Okay, so we're on this trail heading east, and shouldn't be too much longer, but we're kind of zigzagging a little bit here. We went all the way west, now we're going all the way east. Not all the way, but we're gonna come out in back of a development, a middle-class development, similar like the kind you would see in New Jersey. But before we get there, we got lots more of this. Let's look at these shapes here, man. And we continue on. I mean, this is such a vast wilderness, except for the highway, and that, that whatever that vehicle was that drove past us. Haven't seen a soul. All right, another beautiful vista right there. We should be getting close. Should be getting close. Oh. Well, I guess that sounds like the train. I can't believe we're not that close to the tracks. But I guess the sound carries. All right, we should be getting there soon. Well, what's the difference? Notice the terrain is getting a little hilly over here. Yep, I see the houses over there. Okay, we're gonna check out some of these areas here. It looks like another little a little kettle area or something. Check it out. Seems like there may have been some building here at one time, perhaps. Right now, it's just pines now. And look at these pines. So yeah, this is a very nice little area over here. Very nice. All right, so you can see the houses over there, if you can. So getting close to that development now. See where this takes us out. There's a little park too. I'm hoping it'll take us out in this little park area. Oh, there's a fork. There's another trail that goes this way, I think. Oh, take a look at this. Oh my gosh, look at these shapes over here. All right, this trail's kind of dim. Yeah, we can't take that, but look at these shapes over here. So this looks like another new trail they cut in, but take a look at these. Fork in the road here. I'm going to go left. So I was thinking to myself, which way, but we're going to go this way. It's a little closer to the houses. I'd rather go over here. Oh, man, this is just beautiful over here. Heavily reminds me of Jake's Branch Park in New Jersey. Yeah, let's see where this takes us. I think both these trails will take us to the same spot. Oh man, yeah. Possible we may have reached a dead end here. And I may have to go back the other way. It's a fence, and you see where I'm at here? I guess that's someone's backyard, I guess. Look at these shapes in here, though, man. I mean, this is incredible. I should get in here. But this is, yeah, this is pretty spectacular here. And then that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's someone's yard. It's not the park yet. Man, I'm on my second battery. I gotta be careful here. That's a beauty. That's a beauty, that one. Look at that one. That's a big beauty right there. It feels so much like I'm in New Jersey over here. I hope this trail continues. I don't want to have to backtrack. We are in luck. It does continue. Yes. Oh, I don't know what that was, but there's a range that's not far away from here, but it's feeling a lot like New Jersey. It's like a little park, you know, over here, a park. So I'm thinking this trail would come out of that. Yeah, this is this heavily feels like I'm in New Jersey over here. Oh my gosh. It's very piney over here. What a beautiful spot this is. Alright, I'm going to get back on the trail over there, and I think that should take us into the park. There's going to be a path that's going to take us to that park over there. There's going to be a whole bunch more shapes to look at in there. First, let's check this area out. Yeah, that trail will take us into the park right there. Let's check these shapes out first, and then we'll go into the park. All right, let's just check these out. Ooh, what's this? A little path in there, too. I'll have to check that out, too. Okay. Oh, man, look at this. Go a little further this way. And then, all we got to do is take a trail. Yeah, it'll take us right into that park right there. But let's go a little bit this way. Because I want to see what's over here. And this is an area I've never been to before, ever. It's completely new to me. So we are going to make our way out. We're going to go to this park here. I don't know, we're going to really get into this park? I don't know. See a fence around this field. Kind of want to go into that field over there. Let's see if we can get through. It looks like we found a way through on this end here. There's a little hole in the fence here. And yeah. There's plenty of holes in this fence. Take a look at this. This is nothing but pines over here. It's absolutely beautiful. This is nice over here. We'll go out over there. It looks like we have some more deer over there browsing. Here are the deer. There they go. It's a beautiful field over here. We're just going to find our way through and out. And hopefully there's a place to sit down because my legs are killing me. Look at these shapes here, man. Yeah, this is like a soccer field or something. Here, there's some great shapes here that we'll look at. So let's look at them. Oh man, my feet are killing me. I'm gonna sit down. It is getting chilly again. Thanks to that sea breeze. Yeah, that's a beauty. This is what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna backtrack, and we're gonna still go to Speonk because I already see that the train that I want to take. I'm worried that if that train is late at Westhampton, and they let the local train Speonk go, that I can't get over to Speonk because I'll be stranded there for 6 hours. And I'm worried they're not going to stop at Babylon and let me off. So I don't want to take any chances. I've got the time to walk over there, so we'll do that. Look at this beauty here. This spot look familiar to you? Back here again, so it'll continue south. And I think it'll only be about 10-15 more minutes and then we'll be out of here and I'll wrap up this video. Alright, I see traffic ahead, so I think we're going to be coming up to the end of this dirt road pretty soon. Yep, Blue Point. Yep. Down there you can see there's some traffic, so we're almost at the end of the... Okay, so looks like we've got the end of the road coming up shortly, and you can see that's some buildings over there, so I think we are almost in civilization here. Somebody's stirring up a bunch of clouds of dust and everything. Somebody's using a leaf blower down there, and I'm gonna have to walk through that. It's not gonna be fun. Definitely feeling like Jersey over here again. Alright, let's face the leaf blower. Okay. Just about out. Conservation easements. Yeah, so yeah. This is a public road, I believe. Alright guys, that is it for this hike. I am exhausted. I've got about 40 more minutes of walking before I get to the Speonk train station, which is that way. And that's going to wrap it up from here. So, thank you for watching, and remember, of course, what it's all about. Boy, what a beautiful day it has been exploring these beautiful Pine Barrens. But, you know what it's all about? It's all about those great shapes. If you made it through the whole video, thanks for watching.